Hey dudes, it's Chaos. Welcome back to another episode. Hopefully you guys are doing awesome. So, check this out, man. This is what we're working on, at least for a little bit today. We're going to be working on setting up the bottom floor here. I thought about using this bedrock with stone brick for the actual floor, but after kind of looking at it, this bedrock is just not a very good texture for a block. It's really kind of... It's almost like it's like grayscale. There's no, you know, like with normal bricks and stuff, you got kind of like a gradient that goes from like the textures, whatever. So you got like the lighter part of the stone, and then it goes to a light gray, to an even darker gray, to a really dark gray. But I mean, this one or whatever, it's just like straight up grayscale, black and white, and it just doesn't look good. So I decided we're gonna go ahead and raise it up a couple blocks here, or not, well, just one block, because I want this. You see how it's like kind of got this. The dust, like the void dust or whatever that's called, I don't know. I like the way that looks coming up through the stone brick, and when we actually get this whole building all set up here, this is going to be a really cool effect for the bottom floor. So definitely looking forward to seeing what it looks like when it's completely done. So did I mention we're using this? I can't, man, I lost my train of thought so fast. But yeah, so I've been working on collecting some mossy stone brick and the cracked stone bricks, which we're going to implement into this floor here. But first things first is I want to get everything set up with the actual stone brick, and then we'll go back in later and just kind of add a few spots here and there of the mossy stone brick and the cracked stone brick. I've been working on clearing out some of the stronghold, collecting more of those blocks, but that has taken a little while. I've got a lot done, but I definitely have a lot more to go. So anyways, I'm going to work on this for a little bit, and then after I get hopefully a big chunk of this done, we'll come back, and I've got a couple other things that I want to work on today. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, well, this is going to take much longer than I thought it was going to. I really just need to wait for this thing to work. So, did I show this? Man, my train of thought. I can't, because I had some hiccups trying to get this episode started. We had some coal in here, but it's all in the system now. But yeah, so I think I'm kind of repeating myself a little bit. But I got this little smeltery all set up, and smelting up all the cobblestone that we got from digging out this place. Still got a bunch more of it left, but I need to let some of this smooth stone build up, so I have a lot of blocks to work with when I go to lay down the floor. But yeah, so anyways, welcome back to my Minecraft world. Like I said, I hope you guys are doing awesome, and I do want to apologize for the last couple days of not being any uploads. I've been very busy. I've had a lot of stuff going on, just personal stuff that I had to take care of. And we're finally back, and I also want to apologize if you hear in the background of my microphone. Oh no, oh, we lost it. It's gone forever. I don't care, it's gone. Let's just cut our losses now. But yeah, if you hear kind of like a buzzing in the background, my AC at my apartment has gone out. It's actually fixed right now, but it's still in the process of cooling itself since it's been fixed, because where I live in Texas, so if anybody, I know I've got a couple viewers from Texas, but the heat is very, very hot. And I think it got up to like 101 degrees today, Fahrenheit for you British people. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so it got really hot, and the inside of my apartment got to about like 90 degrees, which, I mean, that's just unlivable. It's really, really bad. So I went and got a window unit AC, like one of those air conditioners that you stick in the window, which sucks because there's a rule at the... Oh, I don't have a sword on me. I think I got a sword up here in this chest. Oh, this guy is armored. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at all these guys. Let's get out of here. Let's just run. Let's go home. But yeah, so I went and got a window unit AC, and it's like against the apartment's like dress code. I want to call it a dress code. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. But like, you're not supposed to have one sticking out your window, and you know, I get it. It's kind of like a, you know, it doesn't look as good. Look, hey, we got squids in here. It doesn't look as good or as sleek, you know, when you got like a bunch of apartments and they all look the same, and then you got a couple of them with some trashy, you know, window units hanging out of their window. But I did talk to the apartment complex, and since our AC is broken, we're allowed to have window units, and it's the only way that I've been able to survive. It's been amazing, but it does make a little bit of noise, so I got it set on low, so hopefully it's not as bad right now. So hopefully you guys can't hear it as much, but I don't know. There's my sword. There it is. My axe. My shovel. Okay, so let's put some of this stuff up. Put some gold in there, some iron in here. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Oh, I guess we should sleep. Get rid of the daytime. But yeah, so I've been trying to stay busy. Like I said, I've had a lot of stuff going on with work and just some other personal stuff that I had to focus on a little bit more than video games and stuff like that. But that's okay. That's understandable, right? Hopefully. But yeah, so what we got going on today? You guys saw kind of what we were doing over there, at least in the bottom of that building. That's part of what I want to do, and then the other big part is it's actually, you know what, let's grab some ender pearls so I can travel around a little bit faster. Come here. Oh, I forgot to tell you, look what I got. I finally got one. I got one, man. I stayed in the Nether trying to find I'm actually in the spare time. I'm trying to find a good Nether fortress that will allow us to build like spawn pads for these guys. But I am not having hardly any luck. I found one, but it's really, really far away, and it takes forever to get there. So we may use that one. But the thing that kind of sucks is all the Nether fortresses around where we're at. I guess they lack the ability, since they're too old, to spawn these guys, which kind of sucks because we got some really good ones and like a lot of nice crisscross paths where they spawn at, but they just won't spawn there because the fortress is too old. But the one that I did find, goodness, they have a lot of chests in these things. Look at all these saddles, man. I think I found like a whole row of saddles plus 2, and then all this gold armor, and then horse armor, and then I also got all this other stuff. Let's see, all these gold chest pieces here. I got some rain gear there too. And then a gold sword, and I think I got a bunch of gold ingots and stuff too. So it's crazy, man, the loot that you can find in those things. And it's really cool because you have the ability to find iron and flint and stuff. I guess the flint comes with all the gravel that's in the Nether, but you can find iron in the chest, and I also even found a flint and steel, which is really cool. So if you ever get trapped in the Nether, you do have a way out now, since you know, you can't get out if you don't got the proper equipment. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Come here, pal. Oh, don't you blow up. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so anyways, what I was talking about, you'll have to excuse my scatterbrainness today. Oh goodness. You know, this wheat field is really cool, but I keep doing that, and I never have hose on me. But yeah, I never have like the proper equipment to repair it, and I'm thinking about, since we're gonna be, after what I show you today, we're gonna be working on a lot of stuff over here in this area. So I'm gonna have to come up with a better path to come in and out of this place without running through the wheat field. That way we don't trample the crops every time and stuff like that. So I don't know, it'll be nice. But I'm also feeling very inspired to build some paths after seeing BOO's last couple videos too. Oh man, that's nuts. Anyways, okay, so what we got going on? You guys seen down here? Oh, there goes my phone. Yeah, so all this stone brick and stuff down at the bottom, that's gonna be the main brick in this building. It's gonna be the main brick in this area, I'm thinking. But the idea with this whole thing, this is gonna be the starter building, okay? You can kind of see I've laid down a little bit of groundwork here, but get this. All right, try to follow me here. Try to follow me. These, what I've got going on here, are gonna be roads, like streets like we know, asphalt. We're probably not gonna use like coal or anything for them. We may if we have the resources for it. But we're gonna have some big streets here, man. We're gonna build like this huge abandoned city over here. Okay, so this is our next big project, right? The last big thing we did really was the metropolis area over there, and since we finished that area, moved back over here to this village from season 1. We basically just been doing like builds here and there and things like that, and I haven't really been able to focus on like a big project, and this is it, man. This is gonna be it. This is the starter building here, and I will go into more about what this building is after we kind of start getting everything done. Well, not done, but like start working on everything, and I get the bottom floor all done and ready, because we got a lot of work, man. We still got to build up the walls and everything up to underneath here and stuff. So I mean, that's really big. But and then there's also going to be a big thing over here on top of this, but this will be like the entrance here. So we have a lot of work, man, but it's going to be really cool. So just envision if you will. Hey sheep, just in a big abandoned city. All right, so the inspiration is coming from really a lot of places. I've been playing a game recently. It's actually a game that I used to play a long time ago called it used to be called War Z, but now it's called Infestation Survivor Stories. So in that game they have these cities, right? They're big, abandoned, taken over by a zombie apocalypse and things like that. They're broken down. They've been, they got big old holes in the side, like the, walls around the city with giant holes in them. Like the zombies have taken over and all that stuff, and I want that in this world. I really do. I think it's gonna be really fun. So we're gonna have like city streets going through here. There's gonna be a lot of terraforming, and I decided to do it over here in this fields. Well, technically this is a plains biome, but it's very hilly. I always thought plains biomes were a little bit flatter than this, because I mean, look at this. This is nuts. It's very mountainous here, and that kind of screws things up a little bit, but I think we can kind of deal with it. It won't be that big a deal once we get started, because my idea is to kind of build the roads and stuff weaving in and out of these bigger hills here, like this one and this one here, and maybe we can change these hills into places that buildings will go. At least that's the thought process behind the whole thing, but I don't know. We'll see how it all turns out. But yeah, so I started kind of laying down the roads here. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do these curved ones, because this just doesn't look good. It's just kind of like it goes straight and then it goes into like a 45-degree angle, which I'm not a fan of. I kind of want to round it out a little bit more so it curves a little bit smoother. But that'll take some work. But I don't know, man. I'm really excited about this. I haven't been that excited about this. Building something in this world for a long time. I think it's going to be really fun to have all these really huge buildings. We'll work one building at a time, I'm thinking. We may get the frames for multiple buildings and then like really focus on one after a while. But I want like these big skyscrapers and stuff like that with like chunks missing out of it. Just like maybe some fire with some netherrack and different things like that. Just make the place look like it's been through hell. And now it's like it's just abandoned. So at nighttime we're gonna kind of keep it dully lit, so there's not everything is gonna be like a safe area, so zombies will be able to spawn, like zombies and skeletons and creepers and stuff like that. Like I want them to be able to spawn, and like when we come over here, it's kind of like an abandoned like survival city. I think it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of the cracked and mossy stone brick, which like I said is going to be a big majority of the bricks that we use. But yeah, so we may actually eventually have to try to find one of these, I guess the second or third stronghold, which I believe there are still 2 to 3 strongholds per overworld, right? I'm not exactly sure. So if you know about that, definitely let me know, because if not, I'm going to have to start coming up with ideas for different building materials, because I think that's going to be a majority of it. A lot of stone brick, a lot of the mossy and cracked stone brick, and we'll probably have some other stuff in there too, some smooth stone and cobblestone for sure. But I don't know, just an idea. But yeah, so don't know exactly really what I want to do today. I guess we could work on those streets a little bit more, since this stuff should be running down here. This is all loaded chunks. I can't see it. It's right there. I see flames. There's good. We're loaded. But yeah, so I guess what I'm going to do is try to expand these streets a little bit more, and then we'll come back and take a look. Alright, so before I go too far into doing the roads and stuff here, I've got a question that I want to leave up to you guys as far as these streets go. You can see that this terrain is not very flat, right? It's very, there's like a main path you can kind of see, you can kind of make out in between the hills and stuff here, though there is like 1 or 2 block difference between everything. But I want to know if we man, I really hate to even bring it up, but flattening this entire thing, for me, that would suck. But I honestly think it would make this place look better. But my question to you guys is, if I flatten this hole out, or I mean, like, what would you rather? What would you rather see me do? Work around these hills, so we'd have roads that kind of like elevated and stuff, like hills, like you would have in like a normal city. Should we do that? Like, work with the terrain that we have and kind of just terraform as we need to lay down the roads? Or should we flatten this whole area out and really make this plains biome a flat plains biome? Because this area over here, this is ideally what we would like to have, these huge flat open areas, whatever, right? So it's easy to build on, it's easy to mark out blocks and stuff from like city blocks and things. But like over here, we got all these hills and stuff like that. It would be cool to incorporate those into the city, or we could just flatten the entire thing. But in order to flatten it, that's going to take a lot of work, and I just don't know if it'll be worth it. That's what I don't want to destroy, like the natural terrain. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You guys tell me what you guys think, and I guess we'll kind of go from there. But I also had an idea. Oh, and a minute ago when my phone went off, we got a new subscriber. So I'm going to try to start shouting out all the new subscribers and stuff as I get them, like if I'm recording and my phone goes off. So this guy is Sean Sevilla. So welcome to the channel, man. I really appreciate you subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you in particular for subscribing at 5:13 a.m. It's pretty late for me right now. So, but yeah, I thought that would be kind of cool because my phone tends to go off quite a bit when I'm recording. So I thought I'd let you guys know who it is and who rang the bell. Okay, so anyways, what I was saying before I was talking about Sean Sevilla is this area right here. I think is going to be really cool. So like I said, this is going to be the big city, right? All up in this area, and then it may expand over into that part of the plains biome, but I don't want it to cross the water. Okay, well, I don't know. I take that back. We may end up sneaking some stuff over here into this swamp biome. But I definitely kind of want to try to stay out of the extreme hills that's over here. Since this is all, it kind of just goes into some weird stuff over here. I think behind this there's some like chunk errors and stuff, which doesn't look good. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. But in this area right here where this water comes, we may actually end up connecting this. I think that would look really good. But yeah, so in this area right here where this water kind of comes around and then it goes up over here, this is all going to be like a boardwalk area. Okay, so if you've ever been to like a big city or something that is by like the coast or anything, I know I can say that I've been down to like Galveston and Corpus Christi and stuff, which is a Texas coastline down by the Gulf of Mexico. They have like these boardwalks and like the piers and different things like that. So I think it's gonna be really cool. That's what I want to have set up along this shoreline. So it's basically gonna be like a big concrete path and stuff that you can look down into the water. There'll be like benches and street lamps and a bunch of different things, and I think it's gonna look really cool if we can make it look right, because like I said, I want the whole thing to be abandoned. And I don't know, man, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I had so many ideas flowing through my head, and I need to hurry up and start getting some of it down. But also the cool thing about this kind of area over here, there's gonna be a lot of room for you guys' user suggestions. So I mean, there's just a ton of stuff. Like if you want to see like little shops built, like little stores, like I want some big tall buildings or whatever. And then like if you've ever seen them, like they got tall skyscrapers, but down like the bottom first couple floors, you know, they have like some shops or like stores and stuff. So we could have like a coffee shop, maybe like a cell phone shop or something. I don't really know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. But that's what I want you guys to come up with. Is I want you guys to come up with some really cool stuff to implement into an abandoned city. So start putting your thinking caps on and let me know what you guys think and want to see built in this area. So I'm kind of stuck right now because I want to work on this down here, and I also need to work on expanding this floor or the roads up there. Let's go down here and see how much stone we got. Hey, look, slimes. Okay, we got quite a bit of stone to work with now. It's so laggy down here too. I don't know what it is. I think I need to defrag my computer is what's going on, because if you guys notice, I'm playing on fast graphics instead of fancy. See how these the stuff doesn't spin, it's not 3D or anything. Yeah, I don't know what it is. My computer's falling apart. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I know we didn't get a lot of stuff done today, but it was a very informative episode, I believe, letting you guys kind of see what we've been working on and how I want to start doing stuff in this world. So I still need to work on that up there and expand these ceilings a little bit in this floor. So I don't know. I'll try to have a bunch more done before next episode. I am going out of town this weekend, so I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have to record and work on things, but hopefully I can find some time and do some cleanup work and stuff around here, finish up this floor, and do some other stuff. But I've also got to do some stuff on Affinity, man. I am working on some stuff on Affinity. I'm actually about to go record an episode for you guys. It's been a long time since I've played on the Affinity. Well, I played plenty on the Affinity server, but recorded anything. And I just feel really bad. It's always kind of like I'm ready to get back on there and start recording. So if any of you Affinity dudes are watching, I got a new episode coming out, so it's gonna be cool. But yeah, so I will catch you guys. Let's see. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I may try to have an episode out on Saturday. If not, I will have one out on Tuesday of next week, because I'm going out of town Sunday and I'm gonna get back on Monday. Just a quick trip out of town. But yeah, so I don't know, we'll see. So whatever comes out, you guys will watch and enjoy and love, like you always do. I know you guys will. You guys are awesome at leaving all kinds of support and stuff like that. And somebody had actually commented on one of my videos that on almost every single video that I have out, there's almost virtually no dislikes. Out of all of them, I think I probably have maybe I'm not gonna say all my videos, but within the last like 3 months, I probably have like 5 dislikes on some of my videos, and that is impressive. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and it really means a lot to me. We just hit 2,000 subscribers too, by the way. I'm gonna be working on a 2,000 subscriber special, which I'm kind of hoping to have out Friday. I'm speaking before I really need to, I think, but I'm gonna try to have it out on Friday. If not, it'll be next week sometime. But I will make another little separate video letting you guys know what I need from you guys for that special video, so be on the lookout for that. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna quit talking now, so go enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, thanks so much. Bye.